field KPI number 1 is what I call core rank. If I'm building a company, this is the number 1 KPI. There's not even a close second. This is number 1. Let me describe what a core rank is for you. A core rank is a rank within your structure that can be achieved with a reasonable effort in 30 to 90 days. Element number 1. Element number 2, it usually, but not always, has some structure to it. Sometimes your organization is just purely sales. There's no structure required. I like it if there's some structure, but your compensation plan might not even require any structure. But if it does, I like it if there's a little structure to it. A business builder or a person with an intention of business, being a business builder inside of that structure somewhere. You can build to the top of the structure by getting somebody to core rank, helping those people get to core rank, helping those people to get to core rank. Think of a person joining your team as a grain of sand and a core rank being a brick that you can build something with. Sand blows over, the brick's a little bit more stable, more durable. And typically, if it's qualified at that rank, you'll earn $300 to $500 a month. So if you think about in your compensation structure, what that is, and if you're torn between one or the other, pick the easier one. I'd rather have you have more core ranks popping out than higher ones. And we typically put our fast starts and all that stuff and all the different aspirational things a little high when it comes to core, basic, fundamental health of the organization. I think this rank and this KPI, the most important measure of health in an organization, of real health. It's not distributors signed up. It's not customers signed up. It's not number of people getting to diamond or whatever your top ranks. It's core. So here's the basic mission for all of you. Number 1, I would recommend that you go backwards as far as is reasonable and identify how many new core rank people, new qualifiers, not requalifying, new, first time qualifiers, happened each month as far back as you want to go. New ones. Okay? How many new in November? How many new in October? How many new in September? And put that on a graph. And the mission of the company is to never let the number of new core rank advancements, core rank qualifiers, go down. Every month it's got to go up. I don't care if you're seasonal. I don't care what's going on. You have to make it a mission. If it doesn't look like it's going to happen, you have to push your leaders to make it happen. It has to go up. Most companies are unaware of how many core rank people are qualifying in a particular month. They know the distributor numbers, they know the customer numbers, they know the revenue numbers, even the higher rank numbers. But this number is the real health of an organization, in my opinion. If that goes up, if that never goes down, and you track it meticulously, you take a look at the organizations that are creating the most new core ranks, you pay attention to what they're doing, you pay attention to the ones that are producing less and less and less and less, it's going to tell you far before they start complaining, you're going to see which direction they're going because the number of new core ranks are declining. So this is a big one because it's actually manageable. A leader can go to their group at the beginning of the month, December 1st, and say, who would like to get to core rank between now and the end of the year? Raise your hand, identify yourself. I'm going to work with you personally between now and the end of the year. We're going to do whatever we got to do personally to get the recruits, to get to the enrollments, make it happen by the end of the month, by the end of the year, and help you get there. Okay? So once a month, take inventory, work with the willing. No, not everybody's going to get there, but you're going to get more than you would have got if you didn't have to ask the question. Certainly more than if you weren't watching the number. Okay? Now, at the end of the month, when they do qualify, you have to make a big deal about, let's congratulate the new core rank members, and please tell everybody how you did it. Well, I just followed the system. I did this and this and this and this. I never thought it was possible. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. And you recognize those people like crazy, which gives people who didn't say yes the previous month a little FOMO. Then you take inventory again. Who'd like to do it in January? Who'd like to do it in February? Who'd like to do it in March? Who'd like to do it in April? And if you create a rhythm around this and systems around it, put your fast start stuff around core, put your any bonus structures around core, do some recognition stuff that you can do inside the company around core. Create some swag around that rank, a t-shirt, a hat, whatever. The value of that person in your organization is actually pretty enormous. So, I mean, I don't know if you can look it up and see, if some of you have your financial people close to you, how many core rank happened last month, month before, plotted on a graph. And if you and your leaders come up with a plan to be able to grow that number every month, that's got to be the rule. Oh, but December's slower. Oh, then I guess we need to do something. We got to come up with a campaign. We got to come up with some sort of recognition program or some sort of push in order to be able to make it happen. But everything driven around core. That's KPI number one, and in my opinion, the most valuable.